Our school district, like all school districts in the state, are facing an unprecedented situation.
The state faces a $4.6 billion deficit over the next 2 years.
There's no perfect situation, and I think those of us who think about these things and consider alternatives know that. What I love is that we live here. It means that my kids get to go to school with their friends that they've grown up with their whole lives. So there's that sort of umbrella of community, that sense of being held by the community, and schools are a center of that.
Our public schools are vulnerable. K-12 education constitutes more than 42% of the state's general fund operating budget, and the governor has proposed significant cuts. These cuts will affect public school districts around the state. They are dramatic and appear to be long-term, a permanent downward shift in funding. What does this mean for Vashon Public Schools? An estimated $850,000 deficit for the 2011-2012 school year.
School districts like ours that are highly competitive, that where communities really care about the future of their students, form schools foundations to make up the difference in the gap in state and federal funding.
State law caps how much school districts can raise through levies, and our district is collecting the maximum amount allowed. Local taxes cannot be increased to help the school district with additional operating funds. 83% of the district's expenses are salaries and benefits for staff, so the school board is faced with making cuts directly in classroom teachers.
We have health benefits for employees, we have pension that we have to pay into, we have utilities, and as they do for everyone, they go up. So we have increased costs and a major decrease in funding.
So how do we overcome this budget deficit and still provide our children with the same level of quality and well-rounded education we've come to expect?
Hi, I'm Erin Sheridan, and I'm president of the Vashon Island Public Schools Foundation. For the last several years, the school district has raised private funds to meet the budget gap.
With the formation of the foundation, community members have created a private nonprofit that seeks to raise funds over the long term on behalf of the district. The Foundation's board is a group of dedicated and concerned islanders that want to support public education on our island. These board members are parents of students from Chautauqua, McMurray, and Vashon High School. They own island businesses, represent civic organizations, they commute, and they volunteer in our schools every day.
Well, I bought a business here in the early 1980s, and so I started my family up here, and it was just natural to take the kids to the public school system. The community has been very warm and open and a very progressive, intelligent community.
I know everybody would describe being an islander differently, but when I think about it, I think of it as not a three-legged stool, but a four-legged table. I think the four legs for me are community, the arts, and agriculture, because I really love the farming that we do on the island and all the local food that we produce here. And I think the center of it is our school district, and it's really pretty marvelous, I think, how it combines those other three things.
Our goal is to maintain the quality, diversity, and educational opportunities as outlined by the school board and district goals.
Our goal is to provide the most opportunity and the best education possible for every single Vashon Island High School student. We want them to discover their passion, and when they leave us, we want them to have the goals to make those passions a reality.
Currently, over 1,500 students attend Vashon's public schools. Our schools are at the heart of our community. It is why many people decided to live here.
The thing about this district that is profound is that we have had art all the way through. school. And so these children, when I talk to Amy Dubin, they consider themselves artists.
Art is important to me because you can make things true in art you can't make true anywhere else. Math does not let you have stakes flying in the air. Art does.
If we didn't have art, there would be nothing to the world. No shapes or colors.
Vashon Public Schools strive to provide a quality, well-rounded education that will prepare our children to make lasting contributions.
We also have a real commitment to a well-rounded education. We want the arts, we want a good athletic programs, we want music. We want our kids to have a broad range of experience in education that gets them set well to launch in life, but also is very attractive to the kinds of colleges and opportunities that we want our kids to access. And we place kids very well across the country.
The Vashon Island Public Schools Foundation hopes to bridge the funding gap and provide our district with the necessary funds to reach its educational goals.
So I would call on each one of you to give what you can and give generously so that our community can serve our kids in the way that we want to and in the ways that we value.
So what we're asking is for each member of our community to give what they can. It doesn't matter if it's $1, it doesn't matter if it's $5. We want to have participation from everybody because the schools matter to our entire community. They matter to the families who have students now. They matter to the families who will come here in the future because we have great schools. And they matter to all the businesses in this community. So please, give what you can. And we are deeply grateful for that.
What I would like to say to the Vashon community is a huge thank you. You have been very generous supporters in the past and continue to support us, both financially and with your time, your talent, your treasure. Be as generous as you can be. We know that this is a difficult time for many people, but we appreciate every dollar that is spent. It's a $1,000 investment in every child. You never know what seeds you are planting, and you are helping us cultivate them. Thank you.
Please, if you can find a way at all this year, it's going to make all the difference for our community if you can find a way to donate. Thank you.
Either because you have a child in the district and you want what's best for your child and you want the highest quality education you can get for them, and for a lot of us that's why we moved to Vashon Island, is for the schools. It may be that you don't have children and have never had children, but they're your friends, your neighbors, or part of your community, and you love them. You're a business owner, and you know that one of the reasons why your clients and the people that come into your shop are here is because they believe in the schools, and they wouldn't be here if it weren't for the schools.